People. Que pasa, sapa, say what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the meds. Call it news with a buzz. Now, with the advent of social media, WhatsApp, places like those, it is obvious that Jamaica has become one of those places, the epicenter for disturbing videos. Anything immoral or unethical, you can find it there. However, the worstest of them all is some sorts of abuse by picnic. Not only is it bad that strangers are doing it, mothers and fathers, guardians are just as responsible or irresponsible. I am speaking about a video that has been making its round on social media, and because of its contents, I cannot play it. However, I can explain exactly what happened. There was a young youth sitting on some sort of chair or stool, and he was in tears, and you could hear a big man, sound like more than likely his father, and he was saying, a K-I-L-L, me for K-I-L-L-U, and make them come pick up your body tomorrow. Make them not come pick up your B-O-D-Y or pick you up today and see what are going to happen. See what are going to happen to you. Obviously, this youth, sensible, looked like about 5 or 6, knew exactly what this father was saying. Obviously, this little pitney was in tears, so more than likely him probably get some L-I-C-K, some cuff up by the same abusive father or whoever he is. It is very important, like I've always said, whenever you're in any sort of relationship, you choose any sort of partner. If I just sex, wanna get a little cum, and wanna go about on a business, it bad and not so bad. However, when you decide that you are going to lay down in a bed and make this man jump you, hop on top of you, and then wanna have picnic, whether it is planned or not. Whenever you're doing anything and the two people are fertile, there is always a strong possibility you're gonna have some sorts of picnic. How you deal with it, that is between the father and the mother. However, the way that this man is dealing with it, it is obvious that there is a breakdown in a communication. It is obvious that these people don't get along. There's some sorts of disagreement that is very bad. And most importantly, there is some sorts of dysfunctionality in the arrangement that is made between these two parents or guardians or whoever. So just based on the anger that we hear in this man's voice, we can come to the conclusion that there's some sorts of turmoil. There is some sorts of trouble in paradise or lack thereof, in which this little youth have a living. So therefore, it seems as if somebody a carry belly, somebody have some sort of vindictive feelings. And those feelings, the person that is affected is this little youth that is pretty much in an abusive situation, that did not tell these people to bring him into this world, don't have all their marbles together, don't know how to act as parents or guardians, so therefore them start all sorts of stupidness because somebody get in a them feeling, somebody carry some sorts of belly. But when they were actually carrying this belly or building this belly, them never have a problem. Now that that child is here, the child is caught in the middle like money. Moral of the story is this: do not pick up anybody that you are not compatible with. If you are not ready to be a mother or a father, do not pick up somebody that is not ready to be a mother or father either. In this case, me no know if both of them are a piece of ish. However, most importantly, don't start no ish won't be no ish. If you pick up ish, you're going to end up with ish. And most of the times, it is because this person, whether are the baby father or that person, whether are the baby mother, here say the man have a next woman or the woman here say the man have a next whatever. So therefore them start getting them feelings. So therefore them start be vindictive. Even though it is not in the best interest of the child. At the end of the day, your child is more of a priority than your own personal feelings. So people, I am going to put this video in my WhatsApp group. You could get this video by texting 1-876-894-2711. Say you want the video with the little picnic ball because the father are threatening him. Leave your name, you want to join the group. Do not call, do not video call me, please. Point blank and period. Further on in the news, it is called The Truth Hurts. Whenever you talk the truth against any sorts of criminal elements, it seems as if they want to be morally and ethically correct. They want justice. They might cry as if somebody is victimizing them. I spoke about an incident that is occurring in a place called Chester Castle that is in Hanover, wherein two families, the Barnes and the Wrights, they are creating havoc, chaos and catastrophe in Hanover. In a few short months, at least 4 people get caught up. Out of those 4 persons, 3 of them DEAD. 1 set is responsible for taking away 2. The other set is responsible for taking away 1. I gave the names of the families, all that are involved, all that are responsible for each, KILLING, each SHOOTING. I also posted the pictures. This video is on my next channel, True Jamaica Buzz. If you go on it, it is going to be the second latest video that I posted, the one before today. I also said that, listen, these youths are some big time scammers. Them scam in Jamaica, them scam overseas. When they get the proceeds of crime, they buy all sorts of top rifle, tall up, M to the 16, A to the K, A to the R 15. Pretty much them stock up as if they are going to some sorts of war. Now people, this was once a farming community. However, these farmers are now farmers that are farming a fool. These young youth turn a peaceful community to a war zone. So therefore the people them contacted me. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5 civilians. Not only civilians, also popo. So therefore the information that I get is very credible. However, people, when I did my video yesterday, I made a disclaimer and I said, you little bloggers that like to list these criminals and then post videos trying to defame my character, my brand, my channel, do not do it, because this is credible information coming from various people, including but not limited to people that are actually investigating these criminals, the Barnes and the Wrights. So pretty much because of my experience on YouTube, I know exactly what to expect. The inevitable. These people were going to come out with their PR team. They were going to try to do some sorts of damage control. They were going to claim that the information is fake, and I set up people life like they always do. So people, if you look at your screen, this is a screenshot from one of those persons. It is saying that the woman in the picture, I hope that she sues me It is saying that a bad mind. It is saying that the person, Mr. Stephen McDonald, he was not there. He was overseas. That is the first screenshot of this stalker that is defending these criminals. The next one, you see, she is saying that they are innocent. She is saying that there's all sorts of lawsuits that are going to come. So that was screenshot 2 of 3 from the same person. Screenshot 3 of 3. She is saying that as a Christian, she is going to fast and pray for the protection of these individuals. People, these individuals, they are known scammers in the era. These individuals are known GUNMEN. These individuals are known KILLERS. You name it, they are responsible for everything that is going on in this once tranquil community called Chester Castle in Hanover. It is now a dopey town. However, when people talk unlike me, they have ulterior motive, meaning that they are beneficiaries of crime, meaning that people pay them to do some sorts of criminal PR thing. So therefore, them have a reason to be biased. They have ulterior motive. They are getting something from it. My motive is to rid these places of your criminal elements, send you to the big yard or even to the DEAD yard, preferably. So people, I showed you the screenshots. So let me address this individual, whoever he or she is, and all other aspirants that have aspirations of defending criminals, including some of you COCKSUCKING bloggers. You always seem to use a thing that is called bad mind. In this case, them a claim say, me bad mind Louis for his house. Now people, Louis have a house that is yellow, big and odious. Like my mother always say, my granny sorry, dog have money in buy cheese. Now people, this is a scammer, this is a criminal. He is building a house. However, he does not know how to stay stealth. So therefore, he is using the proceeds of crime and he puts it on a main road for all to see because he is not considering going stealth. He wants the hype. He wants everybody to know that Louis is a big time baller. However, in 2023, that is detrimental for your well-being, your criminal lifespan. However, so them always talk about bad mind. People use bad mind when they have no other source of defense. That is when they are desperate. Them always draw for bad mind. So what we see here is what we call the typical MO of a psychopath that is always using reverse psychology. Do a whole bunch of criminal activity, a whole bunch of FUCKRY, and then a scream and a bawl as if they are some sorts of victims. Let me address the lawsuits. If I get a next lawsuit, you will have to join a line that is about 1 million city block. You are going to be waiting forever, especially when your suit is frivolous, meaning that I have voice notes, I have pictures, I have videos, I have documentation from the court, from the Popo to say, yes, these are the actual persons that are creating the mischief. These are the persons that are the actual crime producers in the era. Them a keep up all sorts of FUCKRY. So my recommendation to you and whomever else try, save your money for the funeral that is going to be inevitable. Save your money If you don't reach the funeral, you are going to reach the big yard. So it's either the GRAVE yard or the big yard. You might want that money for commissary for your couple of decades that more than likely you are going to get. Now the next thing that I see, don't you realize the same people them we always talk about obia, talk about science for the clients. They seem to use the church conveniently whenever it fits their best interest. So therefore, this same person that is telling me that I am telling lies, that is defending stock coal scammer KILLERSGUNMEN, she is fasting and praying right now for these individuals so that they are protected under the BLOOD of Christ. People, the truth is that I have not been to a church for the better part of maybe a decade and a half. And the last couple of times that I went, it is because somebody lost their life, unfortunately. Or somebody pretty much gave away their life in some sorts of marriage. That was a joke. So my point is that I realize it is not that I don't believe. However, I realize that the church has or have become a place for a set of hypocrites. When we look at the people that are pastors, Kevin Smiths, when we look at the people that are pastors or governing any sorts of church, Mama from Spanish Town, why would I want to entangle with these type of dirty bungle? If me have something to say, me say it to the man up above in person. So therefore, I do not need a church. So my point is this, whenever I see people using the church as convenience, using it to defend when the truth and the fact is that they are nothing but a set of hypocrites and criminals that involve in all sorts of obia, them are remix obia and church. This one is not going to pass. Try somebody else. Seek a next blogger because this is going to be an epic failure. Don't waste your time. Best you make it just go away. Do not try to push it or else you will get more gasoline on the FIRE and you don't want any sorts of smoke. Point blank and period. So anyways people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like these, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. Bless up.